CB Fresh was fun when it lasted.
They were absolutely hilarious.
These guys are amazing.
And sad when it all came tumbling down. The series featured 3 hot Asian American hosts and was a look at FunFest Hong Kong with their Western perspective through their Eastern eyes. And when the cast wasn't hard at work, they were hard at play. Almost too hard.
It was all fun and games at the beginning, but at the end we just, we partied too hard.
And some things were too good to be true.
It was really tough keeping that secret from the guys.
For the next 3.7 minutes, we'll examine the rise, the fall, and the comeback of one of the most amazing phenomenons in Hong Kong history. This is the story of CB Fresh, the true Hong Kong story.
Yeah, I met the guys when I went to the second ever Speak Up event, hosted by Event.
Speak Up is this incredible event which takes place in Hong Kong first Wednesday of every month, supported by Live Not Dead.
Where artists meet and converge and basically help each other out with projects.
And you can see, for example, with CB Fresh, the power this event provides for people to come together and really produce something, bring something together.
Talked about, hey, let's do something in Hong Kong. We're all here, we're all funny, we're all intelligent, some of us are good looking, and let's do something.
It just clicked, it worked. With Derek, with myself, with Vince and Rob, we were all on the same page instantaneously, and then you don't find that very often, right? And I know Derek has a saying,
there are no accidents.
Blah, 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 right? There are no accidents. But he's made me a believer of that.
The show is very much about their personalities, and their personalities really come out like when they're out and about in town. They're funny guys, they're crazy guys, and yet everybody loves them.
That's what happens when great minds think alike. If you believe it, you can achieve it. Just look at me, the winner of the Amazing Race Asia 3, Team Hong Kong.
And I think it's really rare to find people who come from different areas to all come together and get on really, really well and be able to trust each other so quickly and so easily.
But things started coming apart. Yeah, it happened when Vince started getting out of control, and Simon just started getting out of control, and Chung starts getting out of control.
After shooting the show, they just, kept partying, meeting celebrities, thinking they're celebrities, and yeah, it got too out of control.
We were partying like hardcore, and it was too good to be true.
Now Vince typically is an easygoing guy, but after a few drinks, things change,
Vince, man, he punched me in the kidney when he was drunk. And I was bleeding for 3 days. And Rob, I mean, that guy, is bossy.
I am the president, really, seriously. CEO, CFO, the whole shebang, I am.
Rob and Simon, they had some argument through email. They were throwing insults like, you are stupid, to each other. You're not the boss of me. You're not the boss of CB Fresh.
And Rob, I mean, he's a clown who wants to be taken seriously.
Hey, you're a circus clown. Make me a balloon animal. Yeah.
That's a tough thing to aim for.
Simon started to hit on every single girl that he could see out there.
Because these babies keep wandering. It doesn't matter where we are, in the cafe, on the MTR, just walking down the street, his hand will come here.
I love the CB Fresh guys. They are hot, cute, and sexy. But I'm not quite sure about that Simon guy. He always wants to touch me.
The real trouble came in when Simon and Rob started vying over who was more popular, and then Vince got involved, and then Simon really escalated it. He started producing graphs about their popularity on Live Not Dead, posting them up on the CB Fresh official blog, saying how many page hits they'd had a day, things like that. But he became a victim of his own research, so to speak, because Vince was winning, and that really didn't go down well with him. You know, I'm looking after their business interests, but I can't manage those, you know, difficult creative personalities. You know, and they fought it out. They fell apart. It was really a tough time. You know.
Yeah, then Vince won the Amazing Race.
We had just won it. It had been announced. It was official. Team Hong Kong wins the Amazing Race Asia 3. Everyone's chanting, you know, my name.
Vince Matthew Chong. Yes.
And the room erupted. I felt empty inside because of what's happened over the past 6 months.
You know, there was something missing, and I don't know, it wasn't the same. It wasn't complete exactly.
I decided to call Vince and congratulate him. And then at the very moment, Rob came up to do the same thing, and then B, and then P, and then Chung, and then Derek. So we all had Vince on our mind. And we called him, and we were like, yo man, this is too good of a thing for us to let it go. So let's just be fresh again.
And I was like, yeah, I think I can be fresh again.
It was an unbelievable moment. It was an unbelievable moment.
There are no accidents, so whatever path led us to Hong Kong to do this thing, it was meant to be.